Hello, my name is BB, and today's topic, yes, I have a big fat double chin, but that's not today's topic. You gotta start somewhere with the videos, regardless of how fat you are. It's a work in progress. Today's topic is feeling sorry for people. I don't do it. I'm not a sociopath. I'm not antisocial. But I don't see a purpose or any gain in feeling sorry for people. I don't see what one can gain by wasting emotions verbally. For other people. I feel so sorry for them. I feel so bad for you. I feel so sorry for you because you don't have this, but I have this, and I have it, and I enjoy it, but you don't have it, and you don't know what you're missing, so I feel sorry for you. That's what people say, but do they really feel it, or are they just saying it? It's kind of like you go to a funeral for your lost loved one who you admired a lot, and random strangers who you're not related to, they don't really know you, but they know that you're a loved one, and your loved one passed away. And they practically line up, single file, to come to you and say to your face, "I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. You must feel so awful. I feel so sorry for you for your loss." Again and again and again and again at funerals, at wakes, at sitting Shiva for people who sit Shiva. At any time you express a difficulty in life or a hardship, somebody is going to open their big fat mouth. Not my mouth. My mouth is fat, but not like that. Somebody is going to open their big fat mouth when you're struggling with a hardship in life, and instead of saying something constructive or asking sincerely because they want to, if there's anything that they can help you with, they just open their mouth and say these random, pointless waste of words. "I'm sorry you have a headache. I'm sorry your arm hurts after you got your vaccine. I'm sorry that happened to you. I feel bad for you because I don't know how to help you." See, at that point, you're not helping anyone by saying that. That's a paradox, a contradiction within itself. It's pointless to say, "I feel bad for you. I don't know how to help you." Why don't you feel bad for yourself for saying that? God. I think people do feel sorry for other people because they don't know what else to say. They don't know how to act different, how to change their actions, how to change their words, or how to change their thought process, or how to change their perception of someone else. When I was a kid, I went to a K-8 school from kindergarten to nearly the beginning of 8th grade. In 7th grade, a lot of bullying, harassment, other kids destroyed my bike and broke it. They tortured me and took advantage of my weaknesses and vulnerabilities. When you're 13, 14 years old and you're full of vulnerabilities, and you're trying to have friends, and you're trying to hang out with people, and you're trying to socialize, and then all the bad people come out to the woodwork just to make life 5 times harder for you. And you're trying your hardest to have friends when you're 13, 14 years old, and even at that moment when you think they are your friends, they give in to the peer pressure of the negative bad people and the negative bad kids, and they hold your vulnerabilities against you. They don't stop. until a stranger steps in and stops. And then everybody just walks away, acting like they weren't even there, acting like they didn't have any part of it. And that's what happened to me. Random bystander stepped in and heard my screaming and crying for help. And all the other kids, they just they didn't even run away. They just walked away, turned around like they had no part of it, despite they were caught red-handed. No one held them responsible for their actions. From 3rd grade to the end of 7th grade. But more so 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade. Bullying emotionally, physically, verbally, psychologically, at school, around town, play dates, hangout days, group hangout days, birthday parties, group play dates, group hangout days at friends' houses, too many kids all at once. Over time, they would just say, "You retard, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you because you don't have any friends. I feel sorry for you because you're retarded." I don't like the word retard because of that. They called me a retard from 3rd grade to practically that first week of 8th grade that I was still there at that school. And then all they could do, I'd say majority of 7th grade was, "I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. I feel so bad for you." But you know what? They weren't saying it because they felt sorry or they felt remorseful or they regretted their actions. They were using it as a weapon. Yes, I have a lazy eye and my glasses don't have anti-glare. They were using "I feel sorry for you" as a weapon. "I feel sorry for you. I feel bad for you. You're retarded. You're a retard. May God have mercy on you because God doesn't even like you. God feels sorry for you." Even I know it's partially in the 7th book of the Deathly Hallows of Harry Potter. But and all the directors in Harry Potter movies, they had their choices of what lines to include and what lines not to include. And ignorance is bliss. To those who don't know what they're missing out on, they don't need to be reminded that they're missing out on something. So Voldemort did not have the ability to love. He did not have remorse. He did not have regret. He knew things were wrong, but he had this impulsive, psychopathic need to do the wrong things anyway. And he felt compelled to be the worst person ever. And he didn't feel sorry for himself because he didn't know what he was missing. When Harry dies temporarily and he goes to limbo and he meets Dumbledore in this random blank space, and they see baby fetus, creepy fetus Voldemort curled up in the fetal position, looking like a freak of nature. Harry goes, "You can't love, and I feel sorry for you because you can't love." Here's my thing, J.K. Rowling and all the directors of the Harry Potter movies. When you say, "I feel sorry for you because you can't love," that bad person isn't going to react the way you want them to. Maybe you're venting and you're saying it out loud, but Voldemort didn't care. Voldemort didn't want love. Voldemort didn't yearn for love. Harry yearned for love, and he was never afforded it. Voldemort yearned for power, for anger, for death. And he didn't feel sorry for himself. So J.K. Rowling shouldn't have written that line in the book, "I feel sorry for you because you can't love." And the director of Deathly Hallows Part 2 didn't need to include that line either because it's such a waste of a line. Again, you go to a funeral and everyone lines up to say to you that they feel sorry for you. Okay, what am I supposed to do with that? I don't like it when people pity me, or have sympathy, or tell me they're sorry that I have a headache, or that I have pain in my arm the day after I get the COVID vaccine. Go figure. Just because I'm having a bad day doesn't mean I want you to feel sorry for me. Maybe I just want to vent. You know, that's what some people want. People ask, how you doing? It could be better. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not the one who made my day crappy. Maybe I just want to vent. Maybe I just want to state it as a fact. My day isn't going the way I want it to. Either way, don't feel sorry for people just because society tells you you should. Feeling sorry for people is not the answer in a conversation when someone is expressing a hardship or a difficulty. You have to be a little bit more creative, a little bit more empathetic, and a little bit more intentional with your words. Don't feel sorry for people just because that's what you've been taught by societal expectations. Feeling sorry for someone doesn't make their problems go away, doesn't make them change into a new person. Feeling sorry for someone who can't love doesn't make them suddenly able to love. Feeling sorry for someone doesn't make their developmental disabilities disappear. Me. And feeling sorry for someone, that phrase should never be used as a weapon. Never. Let me tell you something. When I transferred from a K-8 school to a regular traditional middle school with 6 teachers a day, 6 periods a day, classrooms in different hallways in different parts of the building, different friends, different classmates, 3 different lunch periods, different electives, so many different classes. No one at that school felt sorry for me. Because no one knew what the past was. I was a new kid. Just for one school year in 8th grade at a regular middle school that was 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. I went there just for 8th grade and no one felt sorry for me there. You know why? Because they actually took the time to get to know me and to be friends with me. And no one there ever said to me, I feel sorry for you because you don't have any friends. No one did that to me there. So you see, it's a societal thing. It's a peer pressure thing. Because you see everyone else doing it at the funeral, you might as well say it to the person too. To fit in. You're bullying and harassing a classmate who just doesn't have the right personality to fit in with everyone else. You're bullying them and your friends are bullying them and it's the cool thing to do to bully them. No, it's fucking not. And don't use sympathy as a weapon against people. That's bad. It's toxic. It's negative. Don't feel sorry for me. And don't feel sorry for people. And don't tell them to their faces that you feel sorry for them because that's insulting. It's negative and it's rude and it doesn't help anyone and you can't gain anything from being felt sorry for and you can't gain anything from feeling sorry for someone else. No one gains in that conversation. It's a waste of words and a waste of emotions. Stop feeling sorry for people and change your intentions. That means you have to critically think about your response for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, instead of impulsively saying, I feel sorry for you, or I'm sorry you have a headache, or I'm sorry you had such a bad day. Think with your head, with your noggin, with your cranium, with the brain that God gave you. Think before you speak. When someone else is having a hardship, think Don't say you're sorry that they're having a hardship. They don't want to hear that. What you can do is take away their thoughts from that negative energy and move on to something more positive. That's what you can do. Change the tone of the conversation to something exciting, funny, positive, happy, laughable, giggly, exciting. If you don't, they're just going to keep on feeling negative, and you're just going to be at more risk of saying something stupid like, I'm sorry you had a bad day. That doesn't help anyone. Anyways, I have to go now. That's the end of my rant, but please don't feel sorry for people. It's not fair, it's not nice, no one gains from it, and it's not conducive to life. Because for some people, ignorance is bliss, especially if you're trying to tell them that they're missing out on something that they don't even know, and you think they're missing out on it, but they can't relate to it. And then you tell them you feel sorry for them because they can't relate to it. That's a contradiction, a paradox, and it's backwards. It doesn't help. Don't feel sorry for people. It's no good. It's no bueno. No good. And don't feel sorry for yourself. Because that right there is defeat. You can't feel sorry for people because it doesn't help anyone get anywhere. It stalls you, and it's like freezing. It's like hitting pause on a VHS tape and leaving it on pause and forgetting that the VCR is even there. Thanks for listening to my 17-minute rant about don't feel sorry for people. And yes, I have a fat face. I know. Ah! Bye.